Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Paulo Del Rosario.
And we give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite sports icons and athletes. I'm Boom Gonzalez, and in tonight's game plan, we'll break down the final game of the UAAP men's basketball season. Match number 3 of the championship series between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the UP Fighting Maroons.
And we'll find out what exactly happened in the game of runs between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. Well. Ateneo successfully pushed UP to the edge, which means there will be a championship-deciding game number 3 in the finals of the UAAP. Will it be a repeat, or is it time for redemption? Joining us to discuss what to expect for the final game of the UAAP are UAAP analysts Jello Vito and Coach Willie Wilson. Gentlemen, buti lang we didn't get to your predictions last time around. I don't know if any of them are going to be right. But here,
sarap sana balikan, ano?
Sarap sana eh. But now we have the opportunity to have your takes here for game number 3. Let's not review too much of game number 2, Boom. Yeah, they have
let's more look forward already with that last game, no?
Absolutely. So they have a few takes, Boom. What's the first one we're going to go
through?
So
you guys have certain predictions, so we'll start with you, Coach Willie. What is your first one? It is about Game 3 going into overtime, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I made that prediction based off of what we talked about during Game 2.
Oh, you bringing me into this?
Okay,
you're looking for backup?
I'm dragging you into the mud. I'm dragging you into the deep waters.
Oh, no!
These two teams, like you said, do not want to get away from each other. They
don't.
want to stay together. They're neighbors, Katipunan, and Game 3 would only be fitting if, again, they stay together into extra time, overtime.
One or two?
Hey, at least one.
At least one.
It would only
It is
be
not
fitting.
impossible. I'll give you that, though.
It would only be fitting.
And it happened in season 84.
Yeah. Jello, you think it's going to go to OT?
I want it to go to overtime.
Okay, yeah.
Even one or maybe 2 overtimes. I don't know. But again, it's for the fans. It's gonna be a fun one if it goes overtime. Talagang hanggang dulo, it's gonna be a good
Wala talaga kayong nakikitang tambakan.
He just wants UP to win.
Of course he does. But you know what? Speaking of UP, you actually predicted an individual performance here. And that is, you feel that Carl will play his best game in the UAP.
You've seen that yung glimpse na of what he can do for UP, knowing that Malik Diouf in Game 2, he had early foul trouble, and then trying to rally back UP nung fourth quarter with capping it off with that slick turnaround jump around on the baseline. Galing nun.
That was pretty.
Yep.
Diba? And ito na talaga yung time na we can all say na this is Carl's team. This is the time for Carl to step up big time. Lalo na Save's gonna be out.
Yeah.
Most especially, so it's gonna be Carl's time.
There are 2 things that I think about before I get your take on what he's going to say, Coach Willie. Number 1 is, and we said this on the air, I'll drag you into this. We said this on the air last night.
Drag me.
That he looked like he had a little spring. That ankle looked a little better yesterday. And number 2, in the fourth quarter, he looked a little more assertive. Pero parang nahuli na nga for the whole team. But yeah, so do you agree with that? Do you think Carl will bust out tomorrow?
I think that the potential is there, but I don't think that he will. Why? Because I don't think that he's going to be given the ball. We talked about that in the fourth quarter. You asked me, what does UP need to do? They needed to get stops. I said that. We agreed on that. And they needed to be deliberate and run their offense through Carl, which they did twice. The rest of the time, they had guys just going rogue. You had a Terrence Fortea 3-point shot, which one he made, then another one which he didn't. I just feel like the directive isn't to go directly through Carl Tamayo.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
We'll
see.
Okay.
But speaking about individuals, you actually have a player that you feel is going to have a big offensive game, and that is Mr. Ildefonso. Why him in particular, considering statistically not really that guy for Ateneo in the series?
Against UP.
Yeah,
and especially
in the series.
Yeah, especially because you keep saying that he's key for Ateneo.
Yes. Now, elimination round. Let's go back. both times he was the leading scorer. So we know the potential is there for him to break out and score against this UP team. 10 points in game 1, inefficient. Only 3 points in game 2, only made 1 field goal. The statistics are saying, the numbers are saying that he is due.
Due a good game.
Yeah, you know, it's like that big earthquake, you know, that
The big one?
Yeah, the big one that is due, and that is game
What an
3.
analogy.
And that is game 3. He's gonna explode, you know, off the Richter scale.
And then hopefully not hurt everybody around.
For game 3,
Okay.
it's gonna be the day
Okay.
of the Fonzo game. For game 3.
Yeah, but he says Carl's gonna be Carl Tamayo game either. So let's see. Let's see.
What it would be nice.
Dun.
It could be
Oo.
both.
If both of them
Could be both.
duel all the way till overtime. Yan ang maganda. Okay, Jello, your last prediction for Monday.
Controversial to.
Ba talaga?
Oh,
I mean,
controversial to.
You say it.
When I was thinking about it, it really hurts me. But Ateneo will win.
Ateneo will be champions.
And
According-
defend why? Why do you
Oo.
think so?
You know, I'm just basing it on how they played on game 2. For me, that was their perfect game the entire season. And I think may ibubuga pa sila for game 3. Ange was there. He is all over the place. Kai Balungay stepped up. The bench was also there. So thinking about it in whole, kaya pa nilang higitan yon and complete yung revenge season.
Walang maibubuga na ba yung
Walang
UP? Ganun ba yun? Parang sila wala?
I don't know. Like of all people who should have faith in UP, J-Lo. Grabe.
Reverse psychology yan,
Okay,
Pao.
that's yun yung sinasabi niya
He's
for
playing
sure.
reverse psychology.
100%.
You know, he is usually wrong with his hot takes.
He shot a good percentage. So let's see. Guys, thank you very much for joining us here for our UAP segment. But let's see whether or not the predictions come through. We have the receipts. All right. So we'll bring you more sports stories after the break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back to the game. Now, before making it to the bright lights of the UAAP and the PBA, Jamie Malonzo and Anton Asistio were living the Hooper life from day one. Our very own Diego Dario sat down with a pair of rising stars while playing a signature game on the court in this segment presented by Hennessy, the official spirit of the NBA.
Hey. What is up, Hoop fans? Diego Dario here, and we've got a special segment for you guys presented by Hennessy, the spirit of the NBA. Today, we get to know more about a pair of hoopers who are all about driving the culture forward on and off the court. Here on The Hardwood, we'll get to know more about two-time UAAP champ and former Ateneo Blue Eagle Anton Asistio and his basketball journey from how he started to where he is now. And we catch up with the high-flying Jamie Malonzo as he shares his journey from new kid on the block to repping Gilas, Pilipinas.
Hey.
What's up, bro? How are you?
What's up, bro? What's up? Good to see you.
Alright, so a lot of the fans already know how you guys play in the UAAP, now in the PBA. Let's start with you, Jamie. What got you into playing the game of basketball?
I always had older brothers, so I feel like, just growing up playing against them all the time, started to get a little competitive, started beating them, I started to fall in love with the game, so yeah.
Alright, how about you, Ton? I want to know this.
For me, it was my dad because he was also a basketball player before. So, but he wasn't really able to pursue that. So for me, luckily, he just let me do my thing. He let me try different sports, but eventually I ended up in liking basketball when I was a kid. And he also enrolled me in Ateneo basketball school. So that's where it started.
Talking about, idolizing people, right? For you, Jamie, who was that for you? Who did you look up to? Maybe try to copy your play style?
I would say probably my dad growing.
For me, it was always L.A. Tenorio. One, because he played for Ateneo. And another, because he's not the tallest guy, he's not the fastest guy, but his heart and his skill really made me look up to him.
Going forward, what else do you want to achieve in basketball? How about you, Jamie?
I definitely want to win a championship in the PBA. I think that's one of my goals going forward, especially with this conference coming up and the one after. I think I want to be able to say I did it.
That's for sure. How about you, Ton? I mean, you won in the UAAP. Is it the same for you?
Of course, I want to win also in the PBA. But other than that, another thing on my bucket list is I want to have a long and healthy pro career. Like, I want to play as long as I can and win as much championships as I possibly can.
We have two of the best hoopers here in the country, one shooter and one highlight maker, always viral on IG. So we're gonna play a game called Henny to shout out the official spirit of the NBA. Basically, Henny, one guy gets a shot to hit any shot that you want, maybe do a move. And then if you make it, a trick shot, if you make it, the next guy tries to copy it, and if he misses, he gets an H. And then we're about to spell Henny. If you get all the letters from Henny, you lose.
Okay, so my first shot will be simple. It's just a free throw bank shot. So you have to hit it off the glass. Just like it wasn't the first.
Looking like it's...
Oh, that's...
H.
We'll take the A.
Oh, he's warmed up.
Okay.
Go, Don. And that is an H. Jamie shooting from the L.
Yeah, make it.
Show some range. Oh, yeah. Don, I told you he's been in the
First shot,
gym.
I know.
He's been in the gym. Oh, and that is an E.
It's an E.
Okay. Don, play spot right here.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a tie game.
Yes.
Hi
H-E-E.
again. Shout out Josh Moonzon.
Hey! Okay, Don, I'm cheering for you, bro.
Pressure.
Katipunan love
Don't pressure me.
Let's go.
close, close, close. With the
No
left,
band?
with the left hand.
Oh, with the left. Okay.
Left hand. Let's see. Oh, that is tough.
Well, fire to this.
Basic.
One hand for a ton.
That's good.
Oh, so what is it?
No.
Hey, Ton, you gotta try. You gotta try. Okay, you gotta try first.
I'm going home.
All right, you good?
Cut this, okay? Cut this.
Ready?
I'll go.
Let's go, Ton. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Oh, didn't even hit rim. Hey!
Yes. Live.
Yes, sir. Okay. Jamie is on fire. Yes, sir. Give me that. Oh! Hey.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
First shot. Give them letters. Oh. Let's go. Yes. Where is this? Golly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, finally made that one. Done.
Yes.
Let's stop. Jamie, come on, Jamie.
Annie.
L? No. A. For A for Anton.
A for Anton, so shoot from the A. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
This is actually my favorite shot.
With the words. Give me that! Hey! This,
No. Henny shot.
bro, this has to go in. Uh-oh. Yes, sir! And a ton. What? Yeah!
The aircon shot. Aircon shot.
No way!
Mainit.
Stop!
Shot.
Aircon shot!
Aircon shot.
That is it. And that's done. I gotta go to the exit right here.
Exit.
Exit.
So they're both winners, and I'm the only loser right here. So how do you guys celebrate after a big dub like that, Ton?
You know, it's always good to celebrate a big or small win with your family and loved ones over a good meal.
Especially with some great cocktails like Hennessy.
Yes, sir. Especially with him with a Henny shot.
You know what I'm saying?
That was good. That was good. Nice game. Nice game. Nice game.
Nice, nice.
Watch out as we share more stories with your favorite hoopers, only here on The Game. Let's get it. Yes, sir! Ton, shoot your free throw.
Bank shot.
The Boston Celtics narrowly escaped a defeat from their rivals, the Los Angeles Lakers, after putting up quite a response to a Lakers run. And still with us are two disgruntled Lakers fans, NBA Philippines All-Star analyst Willie Wilson and Mr. Hot Takes, Jello Vito. Guys, the Lakers look so good until they didn't.
They look
Tell
good in
me,
their jerseys.
okay,
They
you look good in your jersey this time.
Thank you.
You like your number better this time?
Yeah, this is better.
He's not hiding it. He's
Wait,
not hiding
let me
it.
throw the question first. How did they get their lead and how did they lose it? Because they were playing so well and then they lost it.
Well, you know what? First of all, they go down big. In typical Laker fashion, they get the lead back by actually, playing as a team. And then they're up by 5, and I'm gonna recap that.
They're up 13 with like
No. Let's fast forward to the last minute of the game. They're up 5.
Okay.
And you have arguably a top 5 player of all time there, and an MVP candidate in AD, and it's your 2 best guys that start messing up. The confusion on the switch, which frees up Marcus Smart for a 3.
Yeah, that's right.
LeBron with his old knees getting cooked, and I'm wearing this LeBron jersey.
Yeah.
Getting cooked by Tatum, and
We gotta
really
get
funny.
Jello into this.
Absolutely, because Jello, right now, you're wearing a Trae Young jersey, number 11. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they're number 12. So I can't make that connection. They're 12th seed in the West. Panic time, again, it feels like the Lakers fans are always panicking right now, given their standing. But where do you think they are right now, especially after that game against Boston?
I mean, you can see glimpses of how they will really play, but again, you have to have consistency. I mean, yes, they're playing really well for a period of time, but again, games are won in the end game. So if they can't stay consistent all throughout,
90,
did you just wash your hands of
90 points, Coach Willie. AD, LeBron, and Russ, 90 points. Had the lead, and they still lost it. Is Boston that good? They are number 1, right? Paulo said. They're number 1 in the league.
Boston is good. It's the continuity that they've built up. But again, it's not about Boston. It's about
Obviously,
about the Lakers. The Boston didn't beat the Lakers. The Lakers beat the Lakers. In my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But Jello, just to piggyback on that, so what people are saying, okay, they need a trade to get good because suddenly the top guys are now performing.
Yeah.
What trade did you see in the rumor mill that you think could lift them up to the 11th seed and maybe beyond that?
I mean, they have Evan Fournier is there and all those guys, but I think they just have to get someone, a good shooter, someone who would complement those 3 guys. Well, those 2 guys, not including someone, the number 0 guy. But yeah, you need guys, good shooters, and good defenders off the bench that would really complement AD and LeBron.
Either Bogdanovich.
Well, we'll see you next time for more ranting, I'm sure, here on
We're
the
not
show.
done with that.
Don't forget, guys, NBA Jersey Day may have passed, but it's never too late to show off your style and support your favorite players. All throughout the season.
Heighten.
Visit the NBA store in SM Mega Mall or nbastore.com.ph to get your official NBA jersey for NBA Jersey Day. And thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Boom Gonzalez.
And I'm Paulo De Rosario. This has been The Game.